friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach who has lost and maintained a 140-pound weight loss, and it is Friday, so it is weigh-in day, week 6 of my cut. I only have 4 weeks left. That is absolutely crazy to me. I also have some updates for you, and of course I'm going to share this week's weigh-in. So if you're excited, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, turn your bell on because I upload a weigh-in every single Friday and several videos each week. Down in the description box, I will have nutrition coaching. Highly recommend personalized macros and calories. That is exactly what I followed to maintain my weight loss, to lose my weight. And I also have one-on-one coaching if you need help, accountability, or if you just want to talk with me. I offer one-on-one coaching as well. Links, discounts to my favorite things, and my free Facebook group. It is free, it's supportive. We would love to have you. Come join us, are all down below for you. So let's talk about my week, my weigh-in, some updates, all the things. I hope you had an amazing week. Happy Friday. We love a Friday. I had an amazing workout at boot camp this morning. It has been so humid here. And I told Troy, we moved to the desert because we wanted dry heat, not humidity. But it is monsoon season here. It's actually been raining quite a bit the last few days. And whenever it rains here, it becomes pretty humid. And it's like a wet, humid, and it's even worse right now because there is zero breeze going on. So it is definitely hot and humid and miserable, but we had a really good workout today. This is my least favorite time of year to work out outside because number one, it's hot and humid. Number two, there's mosquitoes everywhere. The mosquitoes are out to play, especially with all of the rain. And today was no different. I literally come home, you guys, and my clothes feel wet. You know, if you live in a humid climate and you go outside and within minutes, your clothes feel damp, that is how I am after my boot camp session. Not to mention my hair is wet from sweat and your girl just needs a shower, especially this time of year. Oh, and I'm covered in bug spray. But I'm really proud of myself for continuing to go get my workouts in. I've been still going to the gym here in my community. I walk at least 2 miles before the gym, and then I go to boot camp 3 days a week. So I'm really proud of myself for continuing to be consistent. And like I mentioned, I just finished week 6 of my 10-week cut. So I have 4 more weeks left. 4 more weeks until I go to Tennessee for my friend Michelle's wedding. I'll give you guys an update on that. And just a few more weeks before my cut is over. I'm actually kind of surprised how quick it has gone. I leave for Tennessee on October 1st. My friend Michelle's wedding is October 4th, and then I come home on October 5th. So I'm only gone a few days, but to be honest with you, I'm already stressing out about leaving Lola. I've been running a couple errands here and there, and she just mopes around while I'm gone, even if it's just for an hour or two. So honestly, I'm a little bit worried about leaving her. I just don't want her to be sad. It breaks my heart. And she also will not take anything from Troy, like pills or treats or anything. When I went to Hawaii last time, she didn't even eat for the first day. And then I think she realized that, okay, my mom's gone right now. I need to get food in my body. And then she was better for Troy. But I'm just worried about being gone from her overall, especially with her age and her health issues. So it's definitely an exciting time. I'm excited to see my friend Amy go to the wedding, but I'm also kind of dreading it because I really don't want to leave Lola. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I will say, however, Lola is doing really, really well. I actually found these pill pockets on Amazon from the brand Vet IQ. I'll pop a picture in here and I will link them for you. She loves them. She absolutely loves them. Now her big honkin' pills that she has to take 4 of every day, 2 in the morning and 2 at night, they barely fit in those pill pockets. And the only issue I have with those is that when she goes to bite the pill pocket, it will pop the pill and then sometimes she spits it out and then the powder's everywhere. So that is the big issue, but she eats them. So I ordered 2 more bags on Amazon just yesterday. Now all I can do now is cross my fingers that she doesn't get tired of them because that's what she does. She gets tired of food and treats and then she won't eat them. So right now she loves them and they're working pretty good. I would say 90% of the time I'm able to get her pills in her using those pill pockets. I wish that they made a little bit bigger ones for these big pills that she takes, but overall this has been the easiest way for me to get her to take her pills. I also switched her canned food to Blue Buffalo. She really likes the beef and chicken flavor. And I haven't even had to put in ground beef, and she's been eating the canned food. So again, hopefully that continues. I did order a couple of cases off of Amazon for her. Hopefully she continues to like that food. That is the thing with her, is that she'll eat and like things for a certain time. And it could be a week, it could be 2 months, it could be 6 months, and then she'll stop liking it and won't eat it anymore. She has, however, started to like those full moon pepperoni sticks again. So what I've been doing is, in the morning for her 2 little pills, I've been putting them in the pepperoni sticks. And then for her 3 big pills twice a day, I've been using the pill pockets, and it's working. So I am just all about whatever I can do to make her get her food in and get her medication in. And then of course she loves treats. So I try to give her a treat first without any pills, and then she'll typically eat the ones with the pills, like dangle a carrot, and she'll usually scoop up the pill pockets that way. So it's just trial and error, and I'm sure a lot of it is just taste buds changing from age and then going through chemotherapy, but she overall is doing really well. The cyst on her neck has definitely gotten bigger since it first started. I would say now, if I were to pull the cyst out, it's about this big on her neck. It's pretty good sized on her neck. Now I am going to continue to watch it, and when she goes to the oncologist here in a couple weeks, I'm going to talk to her about whether or not, number one, we should aspirate it and see what it is, or maybe if she does go to aspirate it, maybe just the fluid will come out and it'll be gone. I'm not really sure. I'm not a vet, so I'm going to talk to her oncologist about that, and maybe we can also measure it and watch it. The thing is though, is typically to remove a cyst requires surgery, and at this point I'm not comfortable putting Lola under anesthesia unless it's literally to save her life. I mean, she's 12 and a half years old. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. It doesn't impact her daily life. It doesn't seem to impact her quality of life. I'm nervous about it being there, number one, which I know cysts are normal for older dogs. And it doesn't seem like her oncologist is concerned that it has anything to do with cancer. So that makes me feel better. If that was a concern, we would aspirate it and figure it out. So I think right now I'm just going to watch it. I mean, I check it every day because I'm pretty neurotic. And then I'm going to talk to her oncologist about it. She goes the beginning of September, and we'll see kind of what her thoughts are on that. But like I said, it's not affecting her daily life, her quality of life. She's happy, she's healthy, she's in remission. That's all we can ask for. Palmer's great, Troy's great, we're all doing great. To be completely honest with you, we are all doing fantastic. Now, I do have a couple of interesting things to share with you. Number one happened on Monday. Of course, it happened on a Monday. So when I got my oil changed in my car in March of this year, so about 5 months ago, the dealership is where I go to get my oil changed. They were like, hey, your battery is at 36%. You're probably gonna need a new battery sooner than later. And then they gave me a quote for it. And you know, at the dealership, everything is 5 times as expensive as it should be. So I was like, thank you, but no thank you. I will get my battery elsewhere. So I go to boot camp on Monday, and Julia, our boot camp instructor tells us that she's going to be spending, while her daughter is in school today, she's going to be spending her day at O'Reilly's getting a new alternator and battery for her car. Apparently she's having issues with both. And I was like, oh, that's funny, because when I got my oil change, they told me that I'm going to need a new battery eventually. I manifested that, you got, and guess what I manifested? In the worst possible way. I get in my car Monday after boot camp, literally 30 minutes after having this conversation. I get in my car and my car will not start. It is dead as a doornail, not a light, not a blink, nothing. It is dead, dead, dead. And Julia's like, hey, are you okay? And I'm like, no, my battery's dead. And she had this little portable battery thing. I will also link it for you on Amazon. I immediately went and bought it. It is the coolest thing. No jumper cables needed, no second car needed. So she jumped my car and it started right up. And I was like, okay, we got this. Let me just make it home and we'll get a new battery for my car. I was 99.99% sure that it was the battery. So I pull out of the parking spot and I start driving out of the skate park, and by the time I turn the corner to get to the main road, my car is doing this sputtering, and then everything's blinking, like it's beeping, like someone's in the passenger seat. Then all of a sudden this thing comes up on the screen that says my car's in all-wheel drive. I'm like, this is weird. Like the computer was really glitchy and weird, and my car was starting to do this weird kind of motion. And by the time I got about halfway to the road to turn to go home, my car would not move. It was just like, nope. It was on, it was running, but it would not move. So Julia pulled up behind me and she said, she's like, well, I have, and she's like, she felt really bad because she had to go and take her daughter to school. So what I ended up doing, and she said, I would stay with you otherwise, but I'll check in with you. And if you need a ride after I drop off Hazel, I'll come back and get you. So I called Troy at like 6 in the morning. Poor Troy. He'd been in bed for like 3 hours. You know, he stays up till like 2 or 3 in the morning. And I called him and I said, listen, I'm going to put my car in neutral and I'm going to back down because there was a little bit of a hill at the park. I said, let me back out down into a parking spot. And I said, can you come and pick me up? And we'll see about towing my car somewhere to get it fixed. And he's like, yeah, I'll come and get you. So I sat there with my car running the entire time. It was about 30 minutes or so, 35 minutes before Troy came. Air conditioning on, no problem. So when he got there, I was like, well, let me see if by sitting here idling, it had enough charge in the battery to get home. No, I barely made it around the first bend of the parking lot and my car was doing that stuttering again. So I went and parked my car. Troy took me home. On the way home, we called O'Reilly's and asked if they had the battery in stock. And they're like, yes, there's actually 2 different sizes of battery for your car. So make sure you bring in your core so we know what size battery. And they told us it was $260 for the battery and they do not install it because it can take up to 40 minutes. So I was like, oh, fantastic. And he was saying something too about sometimes you have to reset the computer and they don't have the capability to do that. Only the dealership would. And I'm like, well, I hope I don't have to go to the dealership because I'm going to have to tow it all the way there, which is like 40 minutes away in Tucson. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Now I do have insurance, obviously, and I have towing and all the good things on there, but Troy's like, let me just see if I can fix it. So he dropped me off at home so that I could get on with my day. I had some coaching calls to do. I filmed my what I eat in a day that day. So you would have seen some of this in Wednesday's video. And he went, got the battery, and he was actually able to replace it for me. And I haven't had any issue since. So no computer reset needed. Troy replaced the battery. He said it was a little bit of a pain in the you-know-what to replace, but he was able to do it. And so far, so good. So husband to the rescue. But how crazy is that? That I manifested a dead battery at boot camp. And that was absolutely not my intention. But now it is fixed. It is done. And the battery in my car was the original. And my car is a 2018. And Arizona heat is hard on batteries. So I'm shocked it lasted that long. And when Troy took the core in, the guy at O'Reilly said there was 6% left on my battery. He said, I'm surprised the jump even worked because that is literally like nothing left in the battery. So it all worked itself out. It was just a very interesting start to my week, a very interesting start to my Monday. On a positive note though, Saturday, I had my boot camp girls day. We went out to my friend Shannon's house for a pool party. It was so much fun. I have been working so much between YouTube and coaching and Bomb Party that I just needed it. I needed an evening with my friends. We had food. We floated in the pool. I ended up leaving after the pool. The other girls stayed and went in the hot tub. I was tired. And like I said, Lola's been having a hard time with me being gone, especially at night. And to be honest, I just wanted to go home, take a shower, and go to bed. But it was so much fun. It was everything that I needed. We laughed, we ate, we talked, we floated, we relaxed. It was fantastic. Boot Camp Girls Day always fills my heart and soul with so much joy. So that was a really nice positive thing that happened this week. Now my cut's been going really good. I've been getting in my exercise, like I said. I've been doing pretty well with my food. I would say like 90% on track with my cut. Sometimes life happens and I don't get to eat the foods that maybe I planned, but I feel like I've navigated this really well. I'm still feeling really good. My energy is back for the most part. I still have moments of fatigue, which probably is just because I'm in a caloric deficit and I'm just not giving my body the calories and energy that it needs. But overall, luckily, thankfully, I'm feeling pretty good. And I said it last week and I'll say it again. I'm excited for it to be over though, because your girl's about to go to maintenance before she goes to Tennessee so I can enjoy all the Southern food. Like I am excited for that. But so far, so good on the cut. I did check in with Kayleen, my trainwell coach this last week, sent pictures and measurements. So I will be doing a video once my cut is over and giving you guys a complete update, pictures, measurements, all the things, and let you know what happened in the 10 weeks that I was in my cut. So stay tuned for that video. It'll be closer to the end of September once my cut is officially over. I'm just a few days out from starting my cycle, and if you know, this is the time when I am the leanest, typically a few days before I start. So when I stepped on the scale today, I'm actually down 0.6 pounds. So this is one of the biggest losses that I've seen on my cut on the scale, which I also don't care about the scale. I care more about how is my athletic performance, how is my body changing, what are my measurements, when I take a picture, how is my body looking. But I am down 0.6 on the scale this week, and I'm gonna take it. I am gonna take it. And we'll see what happens next week, because I do track my app, you guys, in the Flow app. Let me look and see. So I'm 1 day away from starting my cycle right now. So I should be starting my cycle most likely tomorrow. So next week when I weigh in with you, I will be towards the tail end. So we'll have to see what the scale says. My body does kind of weird things throughout my cycle. Sometimes I'll gain weight, sometimes I don't. I typically never lose, but sometimes I'll just kind of steady eddy my weight throughout my cycle. So we will see what happens next week. But this week I'm taking that 0.6 as a win. I want to hear from you guys. How was your week? How was your weigh-in? Let me know what's been going on for you. Are we ready for fall? Because your girl is ready for fall. Come September 1st, I am transforming into fall mode, and I'm very excited for that. Chances are it'll still be 100 degrees here, but nonetheless, I'm excited for fall. Let me know down below how things are going for you, and if you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's grocery haul. Love you guys. Have an amazing Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.